I might see something all of a sudden that I don't like. For instance, in my two pair paintings, or pair paintings, all of a sudden I just realized that the stems were not what I wanted them to be. They didn't convey the message that I wanted to convey, or at least they didn't have the form that was pleasant to me. And so sometimes it's difficult to change certain things, but you just have to scratch it out, start over, and I do that quite a bit. But this comes after a while when you let a painting sit and you have a time to look at it. I even took some paintings home after having them in an exhibit, and I just changed things because the colors just didn't come out, or the shape was just a little off, and I fixed it and it looked better. The problems can be the composition, can be the color, can be the atmosphere or whatever, you know, the coolness, or it's too warm, not enough depth. But it can also be the quality of your paint application, you know. You might have left some stuff underneath and it keeps showing through, not just the color, but the brush strokes you didn't like. So you just scrape, you know. I mean, you really work on the canvas to get things where you want, and to move. You can move a whole thing, you know. Say if it was over like 3 inches, it would be perfect. So it's a tough job sometimes to do it, but you do, you know. Once I fix the painting, of course that takes a little time too, but at some point the painting talks back to me and tells me, wow, this, you know, it's really exciting. As much as I can suffer through the middle of the work in my paintings, all of a sudden you have this eureka moment where you say, wow, yes, this is what I wanted. And it usually comes without warning. All of a sudden you see it and it's there, and you know that it was worth the pain. I never know. When I put a painting in a show, I never know whether I'm going to see the painting again. And it's really funny because it's like my kids, you know. I put them on something and then, whoops, somebody might take one home, which is great. And I am not that attached to the physical thing of a painting. I'm glad it goes to a nice place. Here it's in storage. You know, once it's done, it goes into storage or on my walls if I have room. But it's not shown, so I like to have them out. The point is to show it and to share it with people, whether they're going to take it home or not. It's nice to have that moment where you can show what you've been doing. Believe me, I have times when I wonder, you know, why am I doing that? You know, they're all piled up here. I'd rather have somebody see them. And of course, you know, I get into shows and I can show the paintings. When people buy them, it makes me happy to know that it's going to be on somebody's wall. And it's fun for an artist to hear people see what comes across from a painting, you know, what they see in that painting. I want to bring joy to people. I want them to look at a Paire painting and smile, you know, and say, wow, you know, this looks good.